Let me love you, girl. Whoa, baby, do you see what I see? Something about the way we connect is such a beauty. Oh, maybe change things for me.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Damo.
And I'm Bree, and this is Baby Nico.
And welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I know you guys, man, whenever we've been at and stuff.
We've been busy.
It's been a minute, been moving and stuff. We have a couple of things for y'all coming up soon.
New house tour.
And everything. But can you tell me what we got today?
Today we are doing a story time. A lot of you guys asked for a story time of how we met. And I think we have two different versions of how this goes, so this will be interesting to hear.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Okay, so you go.
No, I'm gonna let her tell it, because if I go, she gonna cut me off every time I talk and be like, no, that ain't how it went, blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna let her go.
I'm gonna start talking, but you talk
I'ma
with
chime
it.
in,
Don't let me just say the whole story.
I'm gonna chime in with everything.
Okay, so some background with it. This was in 2019. 2019 of December. So some background. I was on Instagram one night before we met, like a week or two before we met. And I saw that this guy followed me. And if you guys know Damo, then you remember his little Instagram profile picture of him in a hoodie by his red car. So I couldn't see his face. So I messaged him and I said, do I know you? And he was like, nah, I don't think so.
I know, I think you slid up on one of my stories or something.
And said, do I know you?
Yeah.
Cause that's back when I wasn't adding anybody and I was just very confused. So I was like, do I know you? And he was like, nah, I don't think so. So I was like, okay.
She was like, dang, okay. I'm like, dang. She said that, but I didn't reply.
I didn't say dang.
You said
I said like, oh, okay.
No, you said something else like, damn, okay, or dang, okay. You said, I was like, what? That's weird. It was something like that. But
I asked him that and he said no. And then we just didn't talk. It was just like left alone.
Yeah, and I just like didn't. She said her response and I didn't reply after that.
Yeah. But I didn't say no dang.
She said something.
Okay, but then it was left alone. Yeah. Then so I remembered his name from Instagram. And so then one day in December, like 18th maybe, my friend at the time asked me to go to one of our friends from high school's basketball games, a guy. And I was like, yeah. So we went to the game, and then we had two other guy friends that were at the game. So they saw us, and then they came and sat by us. And we were like all chilling, watching the game. And I hear his name over like the loudspeaker, whatever he was playing. He was playing basketball. I didn't realize. They said his name, and that's when I looked at one of my guy friends, and I was like, wait, is this who this is? And I showed him our conversation and the Instagram. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I used to play basketball with him too, because they used to play on the team. And I'm like, oh, interesting. This is weird. Yeah. So did you even recognize me at all while you were? No, he was playing. Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to the game. So then I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, we just talked. That's really random. So then the game ended, and my two guy friends were like talking to them on the team because they all knew each other. So me and my girlfriend that I went with, we walked out of the gym waiting for our two guy friends.
Hold on. Okay.
No, because this is when he gets to capping, and I don't like it.
Let me try. Okay, so we played a game, and then I think we lost by like, I'll say like 3 points or whatever. So we lost. We shake hands or whatever with the other team, go in the locker room, change and stuff or whatever. Come back out. I talked to the two mutual friends we had. And then after the game, and then we just talking, and then her and her other friend just like walks off, and it's like the gym is like, okay,
they won't even know.
It's kind of hard to. So it's like we're like in the middle of the gym, and it's like doors on this side. So she's like walking, and we're like kind of close by the doors. I'll say like probably like 10 feet away. So she goes out the door and she just like looks back and just staring at me.
No, I
and
wasn't.
She was looking at me, but you know.
No, I wasn't.
Come
if
on,
y'all know me, you know I was not staring at no man. No.
Right. That's what they say. But y'all know y'all get that feeling. It's like, y'all can feel when somebody like staring at you, looking at you. So I just happen to look, while I'm talking, I just happen to look up and I see her staring at me. So I'm like, all right.
No, so how it actually happened
It was like one of them,
we were
like-
out of the gym. He was standing with the group of friends by the concession stand, and I was over by the door.
I'm saying before we got to that point, though.
Oh, I don't remember anything happening at that point.
When we was talking in the gym?
We walked out of the gym before you even came back from the, whatever you call it. So this is by the concessions outside the gym. Thank you. And I remember I was walking out the doors of the whole building, like to leave, and I looked back because one of our friends was still back there, and I think I was going to say his name, and that one was already staring at me. So then I looked at my girlfriend and I said, okay, I think he recognizes who I am now. Because the way he was looking at me, girls, you know how you get that feeling when he's looking at you? Yeah.
That's cap, yo. That's definitely cap.
But, so then that happened.
Yeah, we didn't talk. And then her friend, so after the game, I went home. Because we lived like we had like dorms, and the dorms literally like 2 feet away from the gym. Like you walk out, make a left, dorms right there. So I went to go freshen up or whatever. Then I was going to the store, Quick Trip, the gas station or whatever, right up the street. So I went there and I'm in my car. Then I seen like her friend had posted like 2 girls on there, and then I was like, I didn't even remember that was her that I like was talking to on Instagram. And then, like the week before that we said in the beginning of the video.
Yeah, I didn't think it registered through your head yet.
I
knew it
didn't
was
think,
your name. You didn't really know my name
I didn't
yet.
know your name, yeah. So I didn't like know that was her. So I'm just like, put me on. I slid up on his story. Then he was like,
To tell them how you said put me on.
That's what I said.
You didn't just say put me on. There's 2 girls and you just said put me on. How do you know to put you on?
I said put me on. Then he said which one? And I said the black one because it's like it was her and then it was her. Like she had.
He said put me on to the black girl.
Yeah, the black one. Black girl, black one. Yeah, and then she had like a boyfriend with her, so I said the black one. So that happened. Then I'm at the store, and then he like, all right, bet. Damn, what did he say? He said, all right, bet. And I said, no, he said, all right, I'm gonna give you her Snapchat or whatever, or did he give you my Snapchat?
No, he gave you my Snapchat.
Okay, so
let me do my.
No, I think you at.
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Well.
So I was in the car. We were in the car. Me, my girlfriend, and the 2 guys. So we got in the car together because we were like, oh, we haven't seen each other around. We're like, let's go hang out. So we were gonna go get food and like drive around. So we were driving around by the lake, and my guy friend looked back and was like, Bree, Damo said put him on to the black girl. And I was like, don't do it. Because at the time, it's not on some like, oh, I just wasn't so interested in him. It was like at the time I wasn't interested in anybody. And I didn't even know him. And you guys don't, when it comes to stranger danger, I don't play that.
Right.
So I don't. So when
Right.
he said that, and they all can vouch for me. When he said that, I was like, don't do it. And he was just giggling. And I'm like, why are you laughing? And him and my girlfriend was driving and he was in the front seat. And then he was like, he wants your Snapchat. I was like, don't give it to him. And he gave it to him. So then I was sitting in the back seat and I got a notification. And I looked at him and I said, you really gave him my Snapchat? He was like, just add him. So I add him. And I was like, guys, should I just be like super weird? So I messaged him and I said, I don't know what I said to you. Yeah, right away, I was like, what you doing? You were like at the store?
But before that, I saw that we already had each other on Snapchat. And then it said like, it said open or receive like
49
yeah, like 40 or some
something.
weeks ago. I'm like, what? I already had
50
her on Snapchat?
weeks.
So I'm like, all right. And then she said something to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm at the store, blah, blah, blah. And then I just left it alone or whatever. And then I go home. I'm talking to my roommate. Then her friend hit me up. He like, bro, he like, what you doing, bro? I'm like, he Snapchatted me. He like, what you doing, bro? I'm like, I'm chilling. It's after the game. I'm chilling, sore. I just dinner, played like hella minutes and stuff. And we lost too, so after a loss, people just want to chill. He like, you at home? I'm like, yeah. He like, I'm outside. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, I'm outside. Then I'm looking at my room and I'm like, should we like let him in? Or like, I'm like, he like, who you with? And he like, yeah, I'm with me. Then he said the other guy. Then he said Bree and her friend. I'm looking at my guy Jay. I'm like, all right, forget it. He just like, all right, bet. So I go down.
Mind you, the guy that was messaging Damo, and I told him not to give Damo my Snapchat or anything, he looked back at me and he was like, you want to go hang out with him? I said, no, do not take me there. And so they're like, fine. Him and my girlfriend were like playing off. They're like, fine. So we're driving around a couple more minutes, and all of a sudden we end up back at his school by the dorms. I'm like, you guys really just drove here? And they were just dying laughing. They're like, just go in, da-da-da. So then I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So we went in.
Yeah. Not just her, y'all. It was like 4 of them.
All of us, we went in. And so we sat in their like living room.
Yeah.
And it was him and his friend Jay.
Yeah.
And
it might have been Dewan too, I'm not sure. I
think it was just you two.
Yeah,
I think they were in their rooms.
Yeah.
But they were sitting in like chairs, and then we were all sitting on the couch they had, and there was TV. And it was the most awkwardest thing. It was it was awkward, but it wasn't awkward.
Yeah, like
we were chilling. Like Jay was talking to us, and then whatever. Damo was, if you guys know Damo, around this time he had the
but my hair is like
the do-rag on with the hood up. You know, he had the like, keys around his neck. Just sitting.
Nah, she kept on. I definitely didn't have keys on. I'm at my own house in the living room. I had keys on.
So he was just chilling, and he was like on his phone the whole time. Yeah, so I'm just in my head. I'm like, bro, this man like had us come. Because in my head, I'm thinking he asked us to come back because my friends aren't telling me anything.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. but like, I was just chilling, y'all. I was a little down because we just had lost, and I wasn't really like in the mood to have company. Like he literally just texted me and said, "What you doing? I'm outside," type thing. It wasn't like, "Hey, can we slide?" Like I ain't even had time to think. It was just like right on the spot. So I'm just like, all right, bet. So I'm just chilling, not really talking like that. And then like everybody else talking, I'm just like chilling on the outside, kind of to myself on my phone or whatever. Then she Snapchats me. She's like,
yeah, while we're sitting there, I said, because I'm just, you know.
Yeah, she was like, what'd you say?
I think I said, are you like, is something wrong? You're not talking.
Oh yeah. Then she was like, do y'all want to do something? Because we was all just sitting there or whatever. Then we like brought up some games. I think we played like Uno or something like that. And then,
yeah, it was Uno.
We started talking more and.
Yeah, but were you? So after that all happened, I was on the couch in between one of my guy friends and my girlfriend, and then the other girlfriend was at the end. And I just know we were messing around a lot. Just because Damo was so quiet. So I'm just sitting here, I'm like, okay, like, he's obviously not as interested as, like, my friend was telling me. Like, he's all quiet. And he must have put his finger in his mouth and gave himself. But, so whatever, that happened. And then after that, I think we left kind of late.
Yeah, it was a hell of a
late. And so my guy friends left out the room, and then me and my girlfriend were walking out, but his friend was just like talking to her, like asking her, like just talking to her, getting to know her a little more. And so whatever, that happened, and then we left. And
well, first off, y'all, bro, my bad to cut you off, but like before that part, like she came with 2 people, and then she was like while she was like at my place or whatever, she was like talking mainly to like one other guy, like who she came with. So I'm thinking like, I don't know.
Yeah, he thought we were like dating or talking.
Not even dating, just like
liked each other.
I don't know. I just didn't know. So I'm like, I ain't about to be like interrupting bro or whatever, like whatever y'all got going on. So I'm just like chilling. Then she's like, that's when she Snapchatted me. She was like that.
But I'm super good, like you guys.
Like, I didn't really know her.
Yeah,
like
we didn't know each other.
She was like a
now that you know me, you probably could see it. But yeah, I'm just goofy, and the people I hang around, I only hang around goofy people. So it's like we just goofy with each other. And I didn't know he thought that.
And another thing, y'all, I was then about to kick all of them out the crib. So we talking about the game, y'all. They like, yeah, you had a good game, whatever.
Everybody,
Yeah.
like even the people I with were talking about the game.
She like, y'all play good, whatever. Cause lost. So y'all play good, whatever. It was a good game. She gonna say something. Yeah, I was just there. I really wasn't paying attention to the game. I didn't even know what the score was. I'm like, I text my guy, bro. I'm like, yes, bro. I was like, bro, you been kicked them out, or are you still like talking?
I was not paying attention to that game.
That was like,
I went there like, yeah, we had a friend that was playing, but I was just bored at home. They asked me if I wanted. I had no interest. I didn't know anybody but the friend that was playing, so I didn't care. And then when I come around these dudes and I don't know you, like my friend just dragged me here, I'm gonna say like, I don't want you didn't need to feel special. I did not pay attention to that game. Nope.
Yeah, but like. Y'all know, man, after a loss, man, anything irritates y'all, like the littlest things. I was like...
Yeah, he told me about that.
But yeah, I was definitely about to kick them out after that. But yeah, my guy's like, nah, chill, bro. So, yeah. Yeah, that happened.
And then we left.
Yeah, then they left.
And then when I got to my friend's house later that night, I texted him because I'm just nice. And I just messaged him and I was like, hey, thanks for having us over. It was a good time.
Yeah.
What was in your head before because you told me a couple times, like, before I texted you, you, like, were never going to talk to me. You weren't even going to attempt to talk to me.
But I just told y'all about that, when she was like, I wasn't paying attention to the game, that was it. Like, I was not about that. I wasn't about that.
So what changed your mind after that?
I told you, Jay wanted to hang out with,
yeah, Jay wanted to hang out with my friend.
Shout out Jay. If it wasn't for Jay, we wouldn't be here right now.
True.
And we wouldn't have him.
So then, whatever, we were talking, I think we talked a little bit that night before I went to sleep, and we were like, we should just hang out again and just retry it, like, without the guys. And then we figured out that Jay also wanted my friend to come back, so me and my friend went back the next night, and
the next night, y'all, and then she came back to my dorm the next night, which was, like, December 19th, and I left, because I live like 50 minutes away in Milwaukee, and this was like up north, so I left in like May to go back home. She literally came to my house, the dorm, from December 19th, and was there every single day.
But don't make it seem like I was just coming. Like,
yeah, I know, but I'm saying, I'm saying like, we hung out
yeah,
like every day. Like,
it was like, you know how people say like, I hung out with this guy one day and have been ever since. That's literally how it went.
Yeah, like it happened. Like we hung out every day after.
Yeah.
Thursday, yeah.
But so when we came back, I had no interest in him.
Yeah.
I had no interest. I was like, I do not want to go back. But then girls and guys, you both do it for your friends. You know, you're like, okay, my friend wants to see Jay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I can go. Like, we can all go hang out in the living room again. But I told her, I said, do not leave me alone with this guy. Second we get there, Jay asked my friend to go in his room and hang out. And I'm in this living room and I'm mouthing to my friend. I'm like, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. And she left me. Yeah. So then Damo came on and he was like, well, I guess, do you want to come in my room? Yeah. So we got in his room and I sat on his like bed and then he sat in his bed and we were sitting out, like the lights were on. We were like, I think we had like a music or like a show or something on. Yeah. And we started talking. Yeah,
we talked to like 6 a.m.
Yep.
Like we talked like all night.
Yeah, the conversation was just flowing. Yeah. Like it wasn't any like awkward. There was no awkwardness. Like, it was like we knew each other.
Like an awkward moment where we just like.
Yeah.
It was just like flowing and it was good vibes, you know.
Yep. And then he claims that I kissed him that night. I did not kiss him the first night we hung out.
I mean, I wouldn't have to lie about the kiss, but if I'm gonna let her live her truth. But if she don't think that, then I know for sure that I ain't going in for no kiss first.
But yeah, we were talking a lot, and then in my head the whole time I was like, okay, like he's actually kind of cool. Yeah. Like, and we just had a lot of the same interests. Yeah. Like I would talk about something, he'd be like, oh yeah. It just flowed.
But it was more on like it wasn't even like on like a relationship type thing.
Yeah,
it was just,
we
like,
weren't
cool. Like
we weren't even hanging out on some like let's get to know each other because we like each other or like you look good. I want to talk to you. Yeah. Like we literally were like, okay, they went in the room. Let's just hang out until they're like done hanging out, and we just talked the whole night.
Definitely, y'all.
And we got to know each other, And then we came back the next day. I came back the next day, and eventually my friend and Jay stopped talking. I was still coming back and back and back. That's crazy though that this happens because they were interested in each other and then we ended up being together.
Because I definitely wasn't gonna invite her back.
Okay, you don't gotta keep
all right,
keep noting that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then he we were talking and he just kept saying he didn't want a relationship.
Yeah. Well, I told her that the first night.
Yeah, we both said it though. But
Yeah.
I'm a lover girl. I started falling for him, and then he didn't want a relationship.
We're gonna say all that for another video.
You're not gonna put that in here?
Nah. You're gonna say all that. Yeah, you're gonna say.
Oh, just like how we started dating.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we got a little baby. Now we got a little baby.
So yeah, y'all, that is how we met.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was kind of wild because it was like.
Not planned.
It was not planned at all, and then how it was like we talked weeks before, and then we had each other on Snapchat at some point, and I do low-key remember.
I don't at all.
I do a little bit, but I don't know what we...
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know, but...
Yeah, that's how we met, yo.
That, to me, is the true... Do you know what I'm saying? That, to me, is the true, like, meant-to-be type thing.
I mean...
Like... Yeah. It was random.
Yeah.
It was like perfectly random.
Yeah.
It was weird. Yeah. It's weird. But yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.
It's been a minute, but we gonna be consistent. We're gonna try to do 2 videos a week for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and upload TikToks daily. So make sure y'all go check out our TikTok page. We trying to hit 10K.
At Brian Damo.
Yeah, we had like almost at 8K, so let's try to get to 10K. And we almost at 200.
Y'all gotta let us know what kind of videos on here you want to see. We're trying to get like, not all these like sit down videos. Like we're trying to get some, like we're about to get a camera.
Yeah, be versatile, do like multiple stuff like mukbangs and vlogs and pranks and reactions. We're gonna try to do everything, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Not be limited to one thing. So y'all give us some ideas.
And we will do it.
We're gonna be consistent. We're gonna grow. Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that is our story.
Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in, though. Peace. See y'all in the next one.
Peace.
Don't you stay too long. It's only 'cause I know I'll do you wrong. I'ma let you choose one, but it's better for you to move on. Oh, tell me that you'll leave. The title ain't fit for you and me. I don't have what you need. It's better for you to be free. Yeah, baby, I know that you'll hold it down. Don't gotta worry about a thing when you're gone out. Trusting you was never when I had to doubt. I'm just not ready for love. Don't wanna lose you.